Hey Chuckleheads, welcome back to Subnautica. So last I left I was doing some exploring in an alien place and got an alien stuck in my head. But it's been a while, I've done some collecting, I've built a couple of things, and I want to show you one of the cool things about this game. There's this thing that I can make called a sea truck. That once I get the proper resources, I put them into this handy dandy little vehicle bay. And these little drones will, through the magic of science, turn my generic resources into a highly complex, highly futuristic, super technological submarine vehicle thing. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it the ugliest little thing you ever saw? Just a little bubble. Isn't it like there's like that car? What is that car that looks like that? Oh my gosh, that just reminds me of that. I just thought of that. So here it is. Just cute little thing, and the really nice thing is I don't have to worry about air because it provides its own air, and I can drive it around. It's got headlights on it that can turn on and off. It's quick, it's maneuverable, so it's a nice little thing to get around and explore things and not have to worry about always rushing back to the surface. But it's kind of not complete. Because even though it's, a cute little thing, it's called a sea truck. That's not very truck-like. So we'll come back here, and we'll look at this vehicle bay thing. And there's another section here for construction modules. So I got a storage module I can build. There's a docking module for something, an aquarium module that I have a few resources, but not everything for. So there's parts that you can build that you can attach to it. So we're going to build some of these and see what happens. What does this thing become? So you can see I've got some of the resources. I can build a storage module. We'll do that first. And again, magic of... I'm sorry. No, not magic. This is science. Real science. Because in real science, you can have drones that shoot out technological rays that just create stuff out of relatively thin air. Yeah, that works. That's science. Of course it is. I watch enough science movies to know that happens. Happens on Star Trek and Star Wars all the time. So here's the storage module, so we'll just kind of line up to that. And we have to back in there. We get a rear view camera so we can see where we're at. We want to line it up right in the center of the camera and back up, kind of get it centered, there we go. And you can see we're linked. So I get out of my driver's chair and turn around and ta-da! Storage. Lots of lockers and stuff for me to stick stuff in. And I can even change the name of them if I want to. So maybe I decide, hey, you know what? I want a locker that has, I don't know, nothing but gold. So I can change the name and say this is for gold. Right now I'm just going to put junk in there. Because I'm kind of short on storage space. So I'm just going to put a bunch of things in here. Get rid of some of my extra stuff. And let's see, what else do I want to do? Oh, yeah, I want to see if I can make the other modules. Now, I can make the aquarium. I think I've got the resources for that. And I might be able to make the docking module, but I have to pick up a few things. Luckily, I have these little storage containers that I've built. And I've stored a lot of stuff in them. So I'm just going to have to go through and make some of the parts. I'm going to need some lead, some silver. I think I need to make some circuit boards or something. Or maybe I don't need lead. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just organizing things. But I definitely need the titanium. Definitely need some glass. Alright, so let's go down here. What do I need to build? What do I need to build? No, I'm going to need wiring kits. Yep, going to need a couple of those. Okay, is that it? Oh my god, what else am I going to need? Plasteel. I can make plasteel. That's just titanium with lithium. Yeah, I can make one, but I can't quite make both. At least not yet. But if I make a titanium ingot set, then I can turn that into, well, not yet. I need, what do I need? I need that lithium, right. So let's find the lithium. Where did I put the lithium? Is it in here? Yep, there it is. So, what have I got? What do I got? I'm gonna need an advanced wiring kit. And some lead. But I can do that one. I can do this aquarium. The docking is gonna require a little bit more. That advanced wiring kit, what do I need for that? Those things are a little bit more complicated than regular. So, I'm gonna need a wiring kit, gold, and computer chip. Well, I've got a computer chip, so I just need some gold. Alright, there we go. Computer chip, gold. Yeah, I think I've got everything. Alright, let's try it. I'm gonna need some more silver. I need some extra silver for the wiring kit. Okay, so wiring kit, gonna need that. Advanced wiring kit, gonna need that. And I'm gonna need, yep, there it is, plasteel. Let's make that. That should be everything now. So I should be able to go back to the vehicle bay and make both of these new modules. It's going to make the module, it's going to drop them right on top of this, and that could cause damage. So I don't want to do that, so I'm going to move my truck out of the way. There's the power cells, that's how this thing runs. And it's got a lot of power for now, but it does eventually run out. So at some point I'm going to figure out how to get more power for it, either recharge or make new power cells or something. Alright, so let's get to this. Let's build, okay, we can do the aquarium. What am I missing? Oh, lead, okay. Well, that's alright, I can just go back and get the lead. Not a big deal. And here we go, there's the aquarium module. Now this thing's got a really cool little look to it. Obviously it's an aquarium, so it's going to have fish tanks. But it also has a nice little trick in that as you're driving around, it will sometimes randomly collect fish. So it will automatically pick them up from the water around you. Lead, where's my lead? Not there. Where's my, there it is. Lots of lead. Lead is really important, but strangely kind of hard to find sometimes. But you really need a lot of it. Okay, so let's go pick up the aquarium module, move that out of the way. So as I'm looking at this, you'll notice that one end has kind of a yellow handle thing to it. The other side doesn't. Well, that tells you which side you need to back into, because it will only go one way. So you want to back into the side that has the yellow handle. Oops, gotta line it up, gotta line it up. There we go. Get that door there. Nope, missed it. There we go. Alright. Another thing, if it's just the cab of the sea truck, it's nice and quick maneuverable, but as you add more units to it, it does get slower, it does get more sluggish, it does get harder to maneuver. Now there's upgrades you can get to improve that, but I don't have those yet. Alright, so here we go. Here's the aquarium part. Oh look, it looks like I got fish already in there. And you can open up this. See, yep, there's already a fish in my fish tank. So anytime if I'm driving around, I can collect fish and then, hey, instant dinner. Well, not really, because you still need to cook it, but... Alright, so let's see if we can make the last one. There we go, docking module. Now this is for a thing that isn't in the game yet. It was in the first one. It's called a prawn suit. And if you look back at the very first one that I did, there were the prawn suits that were right outside the base where I started. So you can eventually make your own prawn suit, which is basically a power armor suit with tools on the hands. But that docking part is where you would attach this to the sea truck. So you can get a prawn suit and attach it to the back and drive it around to where you want to use it. and then go to the back, climb into the prawn suit, and go off and do whatever fun stuff it is you're going to do. So I don't even really need this right now. I just got to build because why not? I'm probably going to need it eventually. I've got the time, I got the stuff, so might as well get it. No harm done. Everything else is just going to sit there and do nothing. It's not like it wastes power or anything like that. Yeah, so here's some upgrades I can make, and here's the last one, the sleeper module. That would be kind of interesting. I haven't seen that before, but I kind of want to see what that does. So here's some of the things we can make: afterburners to go faster, make us more energy efficient so our batteries don't run out as fast, horsepower, go, well, I guess part of going faster consistently, and depth upgrade so I can go deeper, because right now I'm limited. I can only go down about 275 meters, and then the sea truck gets crushed. It can't handle deep water, which is really odd, because if I swim down to 275 meters, I'm fine. Doesn't hurt me. But if this big giant metal thing goes down to 275 meters, it starts to get crushed. Okay, so there's a little bit of unscience right there, but whatever. You know, it's still better than floating trees and floating rocks, so I'll take that. And what you can do is you can actually disconnect them. Say, I don't want to drive around with all three of those in tow, so I can just pull that lever, disconnect, and I can drive around in just the cab. And I can leave those there as kind of a mobile base sort of thing. It's kind of cool. It's a cool idea. In the first game, they had two different subs. You had a really small one that you can make, and then a really, really big giant one that was a beast. Let's see. Can I get in? No, I can't. But I can disconnect using these little handles. I can disconnect a module and push it away from the others. Let's see, pilot sea truck query module. Click that, and there we go. We can disconnect a module from the others. And, you know, just if you want to play some, say, you know, I just want to have one module attached to my truck, or I don't need the docking one, so I just want to take it off, but I still want the other ones. So I'll just come along here, click the docking module, pull it away, and leave the other two together. So it's kind of a neat arrangement. Really cool. Like I was saying, in the first game, you had a big giant sub. And it literally was a mobile base. Like, you had storage you could build into it. It had you could put a fabricator in it. You couldn't build. You might have been able to build beds. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of room, but there was some room. So it was big, kind of sluggish, but it was very durable. And very impressive. Like, building that thing was, once I got that sub built, it was so cool. I was so happy. I giggled like a girl for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I was so happy that I had that sub. But this is alright too. I mean, it's got advantages and disadvantages compared to the one from the first game. I do like the different modules. I like that you can add them and take them away. You can disconnect if you need to and just have the front section. But I do miss the big giant one. There was just something about that beast that was just so impressive. Alright, so just kind of clearing out inventory, maybe put a few things away, so just let those, yeah, get rid of those. Because the next part I'm going to show you is one of the really cool parts about this game. The building the sea trucks is nice, it's fun, it's interesting, but there's more to it than that. There's more Minecraft-y-like parts to it than that. But first, I need to go find a place. For that, I'm just going to have to take some time. So we'll be back in a minute after I've found where I want to go. Alright, see you in a bit.
A few moments later.
Alright, so here I am in my sea truck. I've got all all 3 modules attached. I got my storage lockers here, all full of construction stuff. Because what I'm going to show you next is the real reason I kind of like this game. Not the best reason. I mean, it's a cool game. There's just lots of cool stuff in it. It's got a neat personality to it. The art style is nice and colorful. The story is usually kind of cool. But there's a really cool thing besides just making, and I have no idea what is going on here. There should be power. I don't know why the lights are off, but it might be one of those bugs, because again, this is a work in progress. It does say early access. But besides making this, you know, underwater submarine truck thing, there's something else that you can do in this game that's really, really cool and kind of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out here, and you can see sea truck is not that maneuverable or fast when you got all those things attached to it. I can get upgrades and make it go faster, more maneuverable, but I don't have that yet. I don't know if they're in the game. So right now I'm just going to be slow and sluggish. Loaded this up and it was working last time I played, but when I came in, the lights were off at least. So I don't know. We'll have to see. So I'm heading over here to near where the island base was with the cargo rocket. This area here with the smoke plumes. I don't want this area. This area is not exactly what I'm looking for. But there's something nearby that's got kind of what I want. Head our way around here. This is actually not a bad place right here. It's still kind of too close to the surface though. Sharks up there, they're kind of nasty. Yep, and he just attacked my ship. I don't know why, I'm a little bit too big. Don't think I smell tasty, but maybe I'm just in his territory and he doesn't like it, so there's a good spot. There's a good spot. I want something kind of... There's my rear view camera. Whoa. Oh, there's a nasty there. That is not nice. I don't like that. I want to... Yeah, that's the sucker that killed me last time. I was over here. I was swimming over here looking for some minerals and things and ran into that. I think I was trying to scan it too. I thought if I can just like get up close to it, be nonchalant, not bother it. But nope, it turned around and hit me with that big old beak and practically killed me. So, alright, maybe this isn't a great place if that thing is going to be swimming around. Is that a full Leviathan? I don't know if that counts as a full Leviathan. It's kind of small. Leviathans are kind of big. Maybe that's a baby one. I don't know. Okay, now I'm kind of worried. Because I wanted to be here, ship, but oh my oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Now we're broken. Now we're inside the rock somehow. And we're stuck. And get away! Leave me alone. Did that help? Okay, that got me unstuck, I think. Let's get out of here. Freaking. Come here, you. Yeah, that was fun. Alright, let's try that again. Wait, is this doing a new game? That shouldn't be a new game. What's it doing? Well, that was unfortunate. I'm gonna have to start all over again. Oops. Need to make some med packs because I got hurt last time out. See, there's some dangerous monsters out there. You gotta be careful. You don't have weapons, so it's not an easy game. Not a walk in the park, as they might say. Thank God for saves, right? Let's see if my... Oh, power's still off. That's weird. Oh, there it goes. Okay, just needed a reset. Figured it out. I'm so smart. So I'm just going to try. You know what? I think I need to find a new place now. I thought that would be a good area, but it looks like I was wrong. I'm gonna need to find a new place for what I want to do, which is frustrating because there are not good places around here. go see if I can find a new spot. I'm gonna leave the other modules behind because they're just gonna slow me down. So let's go this way. Last time I went south, so this time I'm going north. So what's this direction? Oh, nothing. what's this all about? Well, I'm going to show you. You don't just get to make your own little personal submarines. You get to make your own little personal base. Alright, so let's start with... yeah, we'll just start with the basics. I'm kind of a little bit too deep to get really good light. So, having to rely on the headlights of my sub is... Okay. Let's just do that. We'll put that there. Okay. So, you'll notice in the upper left it says base hull strength. So you do have to worry about the structural integrity of your base. As you add more things, you can see it's now down to 7.7 instead of 8.7. So every time you add stuff, it gets weaker. And if it gets too weak, it will actually rupture and flood. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to put that, but I need some copper ore and some quartz. Do I even have copper ore? I don't remember moving that. Ooh, I might have to go get some. There's one there. That's lead, which is going to be useful. Got gold, which is not useful. Copper wire. That's not what I need. More gold. More useless. Alright, so we're going to have to pause for a bit while I go find some copper. See how easy that is to find. Alright, be back in a sec. Okay, back. And it's kind of what I was afraid of, that this area does not have a lot of the resources that I might want really close by. It's got some other resources, but it's not the really, I wouldn't say important ones, but oops, I need quartz. Gosh dang it, I forgot. But copper, not going to be easy to find. Quartz, however, actually is. Yes, it was, but now that I want it, it's probably going to be hiding like crazy. No, there's some right there. Trying to find copper was a little bit challenging. Didn't take too long, but I did have to kind of go a ways away. Oops, inventory is full, so I think I want there. There we go, and let's head back. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make some solar powered panels, because right now my base doesn't have power. So I put these on here, and they collect, obviously, solar power, and it powers the whole thing. Ta-da! I'm going to put
Power
two
restored.
on here.
All primary systems online.
So I can get a little bit more power. Now, in the first game, you had to worry about things like efficiency, like if the solar panels, when you're near the surface, they obviously get really good sunlight.
Welcome
so
aboard,
really well.
Captain.
This deep, I don't know if they've got the efficiency thing involved at all. I'm looking at the power number at the top. It's saying it's kind of slowly working its way up to 150. But I don't know if they've got that, because the deeper you go, obviously the darker it gets, so the less light, so the less power you're going to get out of them. And as you do things, like I can add stuff in here. Oh yeah, I can put a ladder. But I can put in a fabricator, I can put in lockers, battery chargers, power cells, aquarium, all sorts of furniture stuff. And of course I can make other rooms. I can make like hallways. And then I can make other general rooms like this that I can put different things in. I can have a scanner room. Oh, I can almost build that. I probably should. That's going to be important. A moon pool, which is interesting. It's basically a docking area where I can bring my little boat in and dock inside and not have to park it outside. And I can put windows in, but they'll weaken it even more. And as your hull integrity gets lower, you can put the reinforcement in to, you know, reinforce it, obviously, so that you build that hull strength back up. So what's important, though, is I'm going to need lockers, battery chargers, and fabricators. I need more quartz, titanium, so we can do that. Let's put some of those in here. Storage is really important. Just like Minecraft, this is a crafting survival-ish game, so you do need to collect, collect a lot of resources. Alright, so let's go back here. That's why I filled up my lockers of all this stuff. So I'm gonna need some lead eventually. Silver, not yet. Nope, not gonna need that stuff. I'm gonna need this stuff. I'm not gonna need you, not gonna need you. Probably not gonna need you. Lead, yes, because that's good in making things stronger, doing the reinforcements. Alright. Alright, did I get enough? No, I'm still missing quartz. Let me go out and get a quartz. Oh, my inventory's full, that's right. Let me make this locker, open up an inventory slot. Oh, now they've got lockers. I can, like, put stuff in them now. Alright, so let me go get another quartz so I can make a fabricator. Fabricatore. There's plenty of salt, so if I, have food, I won't have to worry about, salting my food. That's nice, convenient. Like, hey, look at this. There's quartz. Now, for whatever reason, my base is not showing up on here. Like, I can see the icon for my sub, I can see the little signal things for the locations, but my base does not have a marker. I'm not sure why. It will if I build a certain building. That will give me some markers that I can use. So, wiring kit and copper wire. I can do that. That battery charge is really important because my batteries are running out of power. Okay, so let's put that there. I'm going to make a battery charger and get some batteries charging. So what do I need again? Wiring kit and copper wire. I don't think I have a wiring kit, but I do have silver. I use silver to make wiring kit. There's copper wire, there's silver. Okay. Ooh, computer chips. And batteries. Let's take those so we can get them charging. Any extra? Back and forth with stuff here. Alright, nope. Sorry, I need to make wiring kit. And then we can make battery charger. Okay, so battery charger, let's open it up. And let's put some dead batteries in it. And they'll start charging. And look, it even shows you on the picture. Isn't that cool? I like that. Now eventually I'm going to need a power cell charger because I need power cells for my sub. But for that I need a few more things. Advanced wiring kit. I've got the lithium, that's not a problem, but the advanced wiring kit, that's going to be a little bit more collecting of stuff. Alright, so Definitely, though, more lockers. Ooh, but I need to think about where I'm going to expand. For instance, I'm eventually going to want to make a scanner room and a moon pool. Now, the thing about the moon pool is it requires a lot of titanium ingots. That's 20 titanium pieces put together. Lubricant, I think I've got. I can make easy because I've got the kelp forest over there. But the thing about the moon pool is you need to have some depth. So the moon pool is probably going to have to be like over here. So let's put this. Oh, can I put that there? Or is my boat in the way? Something up there it goes. Oh, you had it. Okay. And I'm probably, if I do the moon pool, I need it to come out here-ish. Or that way? I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I'm not in a position to make it yet. Because I need a lot more titanium, which isn't a problem. Titanium's easy to get. But I do want to make that. I've got gold. I can find copper real quick. I need table coral. Don't think I remember having any of that. So let's do this. I'm going to move this a little bit. So it's out of my way. And I'm going to look at all the fishies I got. And I'm going to disconnect. So it's just my main little pilot spot here. And we're going to go interesting. Again. Okay, so I need titanium and coral. Not too hard to get. Just kind of tedious. So I do want to build this camera. Those are really helpful. I kind of want to show that off. A lot of screaming things out there. Okay, here's some stuff we're collecting in this area. Lead. Lead's always good. If it were lead. And this thing floating in midair. Or mid-water, I should say. Along with this one, also floating in mid-water. And another one. Uh-oh, seems like we got some issues with spawning our minerals. Copper's always useful. Should probably yeah, if there's lead around, you should probably pick it up. There's just so many things that you need it for, but it's also kind of hard to find sometimes. Oops, inventory's full. What? Nope, getting rid of the water. And some food. Where am I? That should be enough for one titanium ingot. Table coral. I gotta remember where table coral is. It's in the twisty bridges, I think. Some of those going down below places. Where did everything over there. Good thing I left those things there as a marker. into that thing again. We're not in. I'm hoping we're not in its migration path. I don't know if they just like sit in one area, and just kind of wander around, or if they actually like migrate. Because that would really, really suck if it did. And then it came over here and chomped on my base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That battery is over half charged. Cool. Alright, so I need those. Okay. Here, let's dump some stuff. Now, one day I'll probably actually get organized, because you can like put names on these things about what you want to put in them. Oops. There. I can change the color. Everything. No. So you can get organized and just, you know, put all titanium here and all gold here and all silver here. But it would take a lot of lockers. But you could do it. It'd probably be a good idea at some point. But can I come in when it's disconnected? No, it won't let me. Gosh dang it. Alright, so we're going to have to make it back up again. Titanium I had. That could be a problem. Yep, I'm definitely gonna have to go get more. Log in. That power cell charger because my batteries on this are running low, down to 50%.
30 seconds.
Yeah, that should do it. We get a few more silver. I have to make that circuitry stuff. I need advanced circuitry. I'm also gonna need to go get some coral, which is not around here, I don't think. One more and then I'm full. Oh yeah. Where's my... There it is. Lost in the clutter of all the other ones. Look, there's two of them. Hey, batteries are all charged up. Cool. Alright, let's get another one of those. Okay. I need a wiring kit. I'm gonna need that eventually. Let's make another one, just because I can. And not getting the copper wire just yet. Sometimes you need just regular copper. Alright, put that there. Some lubricant and lead. That needs titanium, copper, gold, and table coral. Okay, so I got titanium, lead, I've got copper. Get lubricant real easily. Okay. Well, that's gonna need new batteries. Oops, I don't have any. Oh no, what am I going to do? I know, I'll come over here and get fresh batteries off the charger. And put that one on so it can charge. Ta-da! No more making batteries. Well, unless I need more batteries, because I have to make... Sometimes you need to make batteries just because of the stuff you need to... the tools and stuff. But let's see. I do need to repair my boat. Oops. It's a little bit damaged. Okay. Let's drink some water. Eat some food. And let's go looking for some coral, and I'll also get some lubricant stuff. So lubricant's easy. That's going to be right here with these things. Just yeah. They take up a lot of space. Gosh dang it, that's just not right. There's... Got lost for a second. Alright, let's head back to La Casa de MG.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, hello there. Alright, make some lubricant. I'm probably gonna need some rubber too. Let's use some of the rubber. A couple of these. Let's get some rubber. Okay, so all our rolls of rubber and lubricant. Okay, so again, oops, so got lubricant, I got titanium, I got lead, so I can make a moon pool. I got copper, gold, titanium. I just need a table coral to make this scanner room. All right, so let's go get some coral. I'm not going to make the moon pool right away, just because it's going to be really hard to find a good place. I think that's a good spot right there, because it's got that deep section. But trying to line it up and get it where it needs to be, can be kind of fiddly. But the scanner room is a little bit more important. So we need to find coral. If I remember rightly, there was some... Apparently having exploding critters is a common thing in games. Minecraft has their exploding dudes. This one's got exploding fishes. I'm gonna need those. I might need to make batteries one day, but not right now. So let's see. Oh, there's one. You know what's really nice? I don't have to worry about suffocating because I got my boat right there. Can I scan you? Yeah, okay. Just checking. Alright, so let's go back and make the scanner room so we can see what's around with it. I don't have to go far to get stuff, like it's only 500 meters away. Well, the cool thing is if it turns out to be a bad location, I can always unconstruct or deconstruct that tunnel that I made. And it won't hurt me, because I'll get all the supplies back. Oops. Okay, so let's go down here and... Will it work? Will it work? Will it work? I might have to go outside for that. And it may not work. The room is kind of fiddly about where it wants to go. Oh, nope, there we go, right there. Sweet. What am I missing? Copper, gold. Copper, I need copper and gold. You know, it's really helpful if you actually have the supplies before you go do this. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. I need lead eventually, but not right now. Copper. Wait, where's my gold? Oh, my gold's in the ship. Gosh dang it, I am so crap. Or as somebody might say, I am so doo-doo. I don't know who would say that, but somebody would say that. Some kind of pest type person might say that. Oops, there we are. Alright. Probably should have emptied these out and put them in the base. That might have been a smart thing to do. Magnetite. But that's it. Alright, so. Gosh, the wrong button. Alright, there we go. There's our scanner. There's a little bit of a bug here. That's not supposed to be showing. To do some reinforcement because I think I've added a few things on here to make my base weak. So here's the scanner room. Gives you this nice little holographic display of the area, and you can go over here and you can check different things about, oh, I want to look for lithium or quartz or salt or breakable outcrops of things. Let's say I want to do fragments. So I turn that on and it scans and it shows me like this little spot here. That's where I would find a fragment of something. And then I can do upgrades. Scanner room. So that if I wanted to, I could have this data, these little dots here, show up on my normal heads-up display, so they would actually show up on my screen, and I could find them without having to come back to the scanner room all the time. Oh, look, there's 3 of them. I could, what's another one? Scanner room speed. Range is a good one. I should probably do that. I can make more drones, but I've already got... Do I have a drone? I do have. I have one. Now, if I remember rightly, the other game had 2. The first game there was one here and there was one here. So I don't know if they've changed that or if I make another one will it just appear here. It used to be 2. Anyway, but yeah, that's actually scanner room range. That's a good one. So let me go get some copper. I should have handy here somewhere. thing just for funsies. Alright, and then we'll go here. And I'll put in that, and I'll put in that. Okay, so it should be going faster and have a bigger area now. And I still have room for 2 more upgrades, so if I want to make another range one, I can put another range one in there, make it farther. But you can see my power now is having problems. I was at 150, but this is kind of sucking it down a little bit. So I might need to make another solar panel. You get too much stuff in here, and you tend to get some problems. Power's an issue. So let me see. What do I need again? For solar, quartz, titanium, and copper. Titanium and a copper, but I need the quartz. Alright. So, or I can just... Can you turn this off? I'm gonna stop the scan. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna need more power. And this was an issue with the other game too, where, you know, you build too much, or if you build too deep, solar panels are not enough, so you need new power sources. And that's where some other things come into the game. Again, it's all about exploring, finding things, and getting newer, bigger stuff. I mean, like similar to Minecraft. You explore, you get new materials, get new recipes, build new, bigger things. Alright, so I'm going to say, you know, I'm going to need to actually get some lead. I've got some lead. I need a few more because I need to build some structural strength into this thing before it breaks. So here will be a good spot. Apparently it's not a good spot. That's a good spot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Apparently. Do I have titanium? Or do I have to go hunting for titanium? I think I'm out of titanium. That's crazy. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to have to stop there while I go hunt for more resources. So, yeah, that was kind of long, but there's a lot to this, a lot to the construction stuff. But, again, I hope you enjoyed, especially that one part with the big old fish chomping on my face. That was fun, really entertaining. But this is Subnautica. It's swimming around, trying not to get eaten, building bases, exploring, and then there's some story which I have no idea the story. There's something about an alien stuck in my head, and that's about all I know. So we'll see how it goes as they build the game and release more parts. So again, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good time.